Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you a few things for when we start feeling stuck and in a rut and nothing seems to work to build success in our solopreneur business. So let's just get to it. And one of the things is that feeling stuck in a rut as a solopreneur, it can be discouraging, but there are several steps that we can take to break free and from that cycle and regain momentum. Because believe me, no matter at what stage you are in, you're always gonna be on those you're gonna feel stuck at one time or another. It's just part of being an entrepreneur, being a solopreneur. So I have been in Stockville for some time in the past, and it really, I was really down, and it was like, it felt like I was never gonna get out of it. But there is a way to, there are different things that we could try to get out of that Stockville and live it on Shit Street. So let's get to it. Let's get to the first point, and the first one is reflect on your why. And I always, and that is very true, remind yourself why you started the business in the first place. Everybody have a different answer to that. Mine will absolutely be different to yours. Mine is about freedom, financial freedom, financial flexibility, being able to travel and not being tied down to a desk and for someone else. But yours could be totally different. So reconnect with your passion, your purpose, and long-term vision. And that is something that we all have to do at different stages in our business, in our entrepreneurial journey. Understanding your underlying motivations and can reignite your drive and will help you find new ways to move forward. And that is absolutely true. I have had to do that several times in my journey. So everything that I will be sharing here with you is something that I have tried. I have experience, but I also found ways to help me continue moving forward. So another thing that you could try, and I will be, I will be sharing with you different ways, but you don't have to try them all. Just try one here or the whatever resonates with you, as long as anything that will help you move forward. Okay, so evaluate your strategies. Assess your current business strategies and tactics. Are they aligned with your goals and your target audience? That's essential, because you may have a set of goals, but if they are not aligned with your target audience, then there's no way that we could move forward and things to work favorable for you, for your business. So consider experimenting with different approaches, marketing channels, or service offerings. Sometimes you have to adjust what it is that you are offering to your target audience. Sometimes we make assumptions that this is what they need, but it may not be the case. And it's about, sometimes you have to start from scratch your offering, because also what happens is, as you gain experience, as you get to know your target audience even more, because you keep interacting with them, you start noticing that you have to make adjustments in your offering. So that's something that you have to consider. Look for areas where you can innovate and stand out from your from the competition. Third point, seek feedback and advice. Reach out to mentors, fellow entrepreneurs, or industry experts, who can provide valuable insight and advice. I'm sorry about phone somewhere ringing. There's nothing I could do right now for it, you know. So sometimes an outside perspective can shed light on blind spot, on, you know, and offer fresh ideas. And that is something that I offer to my clients on my one-on-one coaching program, and I love to do that. That is one of my favorite things. And, you know, me at different points, I have to do the same thing. So anyways, it's, and the reason I say that is because we hit different blind spots, in the sense that we are so used to what we are doing every single day. It's like if you had if you have a business where it's brick and mortar, and you go there every day and you see things the same, and you think, you know, everything is okay and it's fine, but in essence it isn't. You know, you bring someone in with a fresh set of eyes, and they start saying, look, maybe you should change the colors, you know, and repaint the place, change the color, be more bright and whatever. But you are so used to it that you don't see those things. So that is why it's so good to hire someone that you could tell them about your business, and they can spot the blind spot quite easy, and bring you fresh ideas that, you know, you could say, I like that, you know, let's do that. So also joining a networking groups or attending industry conferences is can also provide opportunities to learn and connect with like-minded individuals. So, you know, all of the things, like I said, not everything will resonate with you, but you try, you know, something. At least, you know, as long as you try, that's the key here. Revisit your business plan. Review your business plan and assess if it needs updating or refining. Because again, as you gain more experience, as you evolve, and even if you're being stuck, or, you know, you feel like I haven't moved any further, but obviously you started something, you have learned so far. So think about that. Identify areas where you can, you may need to pivot, adapt, or expand your offerings. I know a lot of pivot was the word I would say that people talk about, they mention all the time during the pandemic, during lockdown. Everybody pivot into something. So, but it's not exclusive to that. You don't need to have something as world changing, just to say it that way, in order to pivot in your business. Setting clear, measurable goals and outlining a roadmap can help you regain focus and direction, you know. So what else can you do? You know, what other things can you try? Well, let's see. Break down a big goal into smaller milestones. I have talked about that several times. You know, you could in different videos. If you are feeling overwhelmed by long-term goals, break them down into small achievable ones. This is what I have said many times, like, for example, if you have your yearly goals, break them down into quarterly goals and then monthly goals. And those monthly goals, you can always break them down into weekly action steps and daily action steps. But then, because you won't feel like it's a daunting task, like, oh my, you know, like before you get disillusioned or overwhelmed, even before you get started. So break things down, and it will make it easier. There comes this, you know, your small wins, and those are the ones that are going to help you get to the big wins. So keep that in mind. Celebrating those milestones along the way can help you build momentum and maintain your motivation. And that is where I talk about the small wins leading you to the big wins, because it's what helps you build that momentum, and it fuels you with the energy, motivation to get to those big wins. Also, develop a growth mindset, cultivate a growth mindset that embraces challenges and see failures as a learning opportunity, as a learning curve. We all make mistakes, we all try different things that don't work. I have many things that I have tried and they haven't worked, and I'm not the only one. And whoever says I have done something and it worked perfectly to them, and nothing, they haven't made any mistakes, I don't know, I'm not so sure about that one. And you could talk to talk to any successful entrepreneur, and they will tell you that at some point something went wrong and they have to recalculate and get back on track. So embrace a mindset of continuous learning and improvement. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And I think in order for you to grow, in order to grow, you need to and evolve. You have to come out of your comfort zone. And by that, I'm not saying do things that are totally goes against your nature, because then you're not gonna do it, or you're gonna be so unhappy that you're gonna quit. I'm talking coming out of your comfort zone by trying something that maybe you haven't tried, you haven't considered, but it's something that you're willing to do. Let's not get too drastic here, because otherwise you won't be doing anything. So another one that is very important here is take care of yourself. Self-care is mega important. So because it is crucial when you are facing challenges, and you need to take care of your physical and mental well-being. With that, I'm telling you, it's very difficult to build success, to build a business, because your health gets to, you are your business. If you don't take care of yourself, there is no business. That's how I see it. So prioritize activities that recharge you, such as like exercise, meditation, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. That's something that I do. Look, last weekend I didn't do anything. I just finished a book that I was wanting to finish for a long time. I just wanted to show you. It's this book right here, As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow. So I dedicated my weekend to finish that book, and I absolutely love it. Very, very good book. And I needed that. My body, my mind needed exactly that. Sometimes it's about, self-care. To me, activity could be going to the beach or spending time with my friend and having a good laugh. You choose, you find what it is for you. Taking care of yourself will enhance your resilience and creativity. And basically those are points, things that I have shared with you to help you find ways to get out of that, of being stuck, and in a rut. And it's for those moments when you are in Stockville and nothing seems to work to build success in your business. And remember, I want you to keep this in mind. It's very important that building a business, a successful solopreneur business, takes time, effort, and persistence. Stay resilient, learn from the setbacks, and keep adapting your strategies as needed. That is key. And I tell you this, sometimes whether you are starting, whether you are right now feeling like, like you are definitely thinking, I'm in Stockville big time. This is for the long game. Solopreneurship takes time. It's not an overnight success like some people make it look like that. It isn't, okay? To me, when the going gets hard, it gets harder. I have to always go back to my why and dream and get myself dreaming about what it, why I started a business, what that my dreams, what is it that I want to achieve. so I don't give up. So, it's for the long game. But because we are women in our 40s, 50s, and onwards, there are additional things that I want to share with you that you may, you should take into consideration, that because we are in a, we're suffering, there's, when it comes perimenopause and menopause, and everything changes, and we're at a different stage of life, and there's no other way to put it. And so I will say that you should embrace your experience. Your years of professional and life experience can be a valuable asset in your solopreneur business. There's not two ways about it. That we got experience, we got professional and life experience. So something we have learned along all these years, if we have made it this far. So recognize and appreciate the skills and expertise that you have developed and use them to your advantage. So your experience can also set you apart from younger competitors, because sometimes we think, well, they're younger, they know better, they're much faster, but are this, but they don't have the life experience that we have, or the professional experience. So we can come up with a unique perspective and solution. So keep that in mind. Another thing is leverage your network. See, if you have been in business for a long time, if you have held jobs before and you have had a career, you probably know a ton of people, friends, colleagues, other business people. So reach out to those contacts. They can provide you support, referrals, and even collaboration opportunities, because they may be in a, you may have a friend or a former co-worker who is in a different field now, and they may benefit, and they may have become also business owner. They may benefit. You could do some type of collaboration. So think about that one. Consider that. Networking events, if you are the type of person who likes to attend different, networking events, I think they're starting now, since we came out of the pandemic, and they're starting to do more, like retreats and networking events. So another thing is, and I mentioned earlier about self-care, prioritize work-life balance. In our age, 40s, 50s, and onwards, we may have, different responsibilities, such as family and caregiving activities, caregiving roles. I have a video also about, being a business owner, and also taking care of your aging parents. If it might be a good thing if you are in that position to watch. It's also important to prioritize your work balance and set boundaries to prevent burnout is very common to happen. I have suffered from that, but it's happening more than most people realize. That I think it's an important thing to consider. So delegate tasks if you can, and I will say focus on money generating activities more than anything. If it becomes too much, just slow down the pace, cut down on things that you need to do to grow your business, and focus on the most important ones, the ones that you really think are going to move the needle. I have a planner. It's in I will put the link below, but it's also in the banner. You will see there is the link for you to download a free planner for money making activities. So it's there, it's totally free. Another thing is, at our age, for some people, they tend to repel, but it's to embrace technology and digital marketing. it's essential. Everything basically now is online. So I mean, you're never going to substitute talking to people, but a business evolve, you need to stay updated, and you know, and also have digital marketing strategies. And you know, embrace on online platforms, social media, and e-commerce tools that will broaden your audience and expand your business. And try to keep yourself up to date with when it comes to digital trends, and explore ways to reach out more people and grow your business. Join communities and groups. You know, I say that join mastermind groups or even Facebook groups. I recently joined a networking group because you will find like-minded individuals and can help you feel supported and motivated throughout your entrepreneurial journey. You know, coffee chats are you know, are very good. I used to do them a lot. Now I'm trying to get back on that. As an introvert, I struggle a bit with those things, but again, you have to get out of your comfort zone to try, you know, in order to grow your business, to build your business. And lastly, I want to say to you again that age should never be a barrier to success as a solopreneur. Embrace your unique strength, adapt to changing environments, and keep pursuing your goals with passion and determination. And you know, that's basically what we have to do if we really want what we dream of. Go back to your why, and don't let age get in the way. Just don't let do that, and start looking also for inspiration. You know, read about women who have started their business in their 40s and onwards, and there are going to be plenty there, so you could be inspired also by them. Basically, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.